Hey guys, this episode covers topics of death and grief, so if that is not something that you are interested in or comfortable with listening to, just go ahead and skip this episode this week, and we will be back next week with our regularly scheduled episode. But if that is something you're interested in listening to, we will continue on with the regular episode now. Thank you. Hello, welcome back to Tea and Toasties. I'm one of your hosts, Sabrina.
And I'm Rich. I'm the other one.
And welcome to episode 27.
27.
27's heaven.
You went to the heaven? You went to heaven?
I did. I had to go there on this one.
Yeah. 27. I know.
Whoa.
I know. It's a foreshadow.
Foreshadow.
27 gates of heaven.
Isn't that a seventh heaven or something? That's like
seventh
a
heaven.
show
Yeah, I mean,
or
seventh
something?
heaven.
That's a thing.
It is. Yeah. But yeah, this is 27. 27.
27 Club.
It's the 27 Club also.
Which I made it out of.
You did. Congratulations.
28.
Life's just getting going now.
Yep.
You're not going to join that
Nope.
infamous 27 Club.
Nope.
Do you know who's in that?
Was like Kurt Cobain one of them?
Kurt Cocaine. Yeah.
Oh, no. And I forget because we went to the 27 Club.
There
is a 27 Club bar here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the posters everywhere of all the
Yeah.
people. And I forget.
Yeah.
It was fresh then. I forget.
Right. Well, you did well to get Kurt Cobain there. So
is that true?
Yeah, he's one.
Okay.
The big ones are Jimi Hendrix,
Okay, yeah.
Janis Joplin,
Okay.
great voice, Jim Morrison,
Yep.
Kurt Cobain,
Yep.
and Amy Winehouse.
Did you feel that?
The earthquake.
Yeah. You felt it, didn't you? It was like a rumble.
I heard a rumble.
Like a thunder, but I felt it in my body. They're probably maybe just doing something downstairs.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, that was weird.
It's
I'm not ready to go. Wait, please.
Hang on.
Hang on.
That's a club and a half.
It's a club and a half.
Do you think there's anything behind it? 27 Club. You know,
No.
is it correlation or causation?
Whoa.
What is it? Are we just finding something that's not there?
For sure. Finding patterns as we do.
Finding patterns. All right. But do you think like other artists and whatnot, they get, they're approaching 27, or they're in their 27, the age of 27, and they're like, oh, I hope I get out, or, is it a cool club? Is it the club you don't want to be in? What is this?
It depends who you are, I think, because what is that one quote of live fast, die young? Bad girls do it well. That, I think a lot of people have that kind of like, yeah, who cares? Like,
yeah.
And like, maybe they want to be infamous and like.
Right. Join that club.
That kind of stuff. But I think it really is just the coincidence of.
Massive coincidence.
Remember Aaron's episode when he was talking about rockers and musicians and stuff and, watching them kind of go through that crazy stage of life where they're doing drugs and partying and wrecking their lives. I feel it might just, the timeline might just add up to where that's happening at 27.
Right. Yeah.
Like maybe you just finally got enough money, you finally made it in fame and you're at the height when you're at 27 and maybe you going a little crazy.
Yeah.
And then go a little too crazy sometimes.
Massive coincidence then. I think it's just that confirmation bias.
Yeah.
Is what that is then. It's nothing in it.
No. Because like how many of them died at 26 or 28?
Exactly. It's probably, if you just Googled another
more.
list of the 25 Club, there's probably a bunch in there.
Yeah.
Perhaps they're just not as famous, but.
They still matter.
They matter too.
They matter.
The confirmation phenomenon.
Yeah.
Is it phenomena or phenomenon?
Phenomenon. The way it's spelled is phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Right?
Yes.
I'm doing real time mention for this. Because I can't.
Phenomenon. Or are they two different things?
Phenomena. It's just, oh God, now it doesn't seem like a real word. There is an N at the end.
An N?
Yeah.
Not an
So it's phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
But then there's phenomenal.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah. But I think maybe it's just a pronunciation thing. Maybe I think you Brits say phenomena.
Phenomena. That's not going to get out of my head now. It's in. It's stuck.
Oh, it's stuck.
It's good.
So yeah, that's that.
That's it. How are we doing then?
Doing good. Yeah.
All right.
What? How are you doing? You were tired today?
A little bit tired, a little bit sniffy.
Oh, right.
Summer sniffles.
That's what we're calling it.
That's what we call it.
Summer sniffles.
The summer sniffles.
And I've got the summer sneezies.
The snummer sneezies. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got sneezy, grumpy.
Yeah, dopey.
Dopey.
We did this yesterday, but
Happy.
Can we rename them? Sneezy, grumpy, dopey, doc.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. We named them all yesterday. And I forgot.
Sneezy. Snoopy.
No.
Sneezy, grumpy. Dopey. Doc.
Happy.
Bashful. Good one. Who are we missing? Just go round again.
Here we go.
Ready?
Sleepy.
Sneezy.
Sneezy. Happy. Grumpy. Dopey. Bashful. And doc.
That's what we said.
Right. Okay. That's all. And then I said my favorites were bashful. And dopey.
He's cute.
Dopey's so cute.
Yes, they are cute.
But I also said I haven't seen, not seen properly,
it for a while.
The full thing. Or I did and I just didn't remember as a kid.
Exactly. I think I saw it years ago.
Yeah.
And then you said, what's up with all that anyway? What's going on there?
Because I said it's kind of spooky.
It's kind of spooky.
I think it's just that old, old.
The look of the movie, not just what's going on.
And the music.
What about, you've got Snow White and she's, what is this, like an Airbnb she's staying at? What is going on there?
She's in her little cabin.
Right. And she's what? The seven dwarfs.
They help her with something, right?
And they've got her in to do the cleaning?
No.
What's going on?
Wasn't she also woken up by a kiss or something? Or is that just Sleeping Beauty?
Sleeping Beauty is the one with the spinning
Snow White's
wheel.
got the apple.
All right. What's going on with the apple?
There's like a witch and she's
There's always a witch.
Eat this apple.
Yeah.
Right? And then she curses her or something.
Yeah. She fall asleep.
But I think so.
All right.
But I don't know what the curse is. Disney
You
adults
shall sleep
in.
Until the prince comes along.
Something like
always.
that. First love's kiss. True love's kiss.
Yeah.
But she's the one who, the birds and stuff, they come in and they help her clean. Sure. Yes. Whistle while you work. Great. See, eerie.
and she's cleaning. She's so happy.
Yeah, and the birds are doing stuff.
Yeah. She's putting out the washing.
Yes, you got it. And then the dwarves come, and I don't know what they're doing. Hi-ho, hi-ho, yeah. Off to work we go. So I don't know.
They've been in the mines.
She's forced labor. They're making her work.
Like, you stay at home and do the cleaning, love.
Yeah.
We'll be off to the mines and chisel out some stuff, some rocks and shit. We'll be back later. I want dinner on the table at 5.
Oh, no. Yeah, so I don't know. But all of those princess things back in the day, it was always the same story.
Same trope,
the prince is going to come and save you and yada, yada, yada.
Yada, yada. What sort of message is that?
Yada, yada.
Who's flipped that? Haven't they flipped it these days?
Oh, yeah. They've definitely changed it.
Okay.
A lot. Yeah. Well, we got some non-whiteys in there finally.
Jesus, when did that happen?
Jesus. I guess like Jasmine was early days in Mulan.
Okay.
That's why those two are my favorites, because I was like, whoa.
Yes.
Not a white girl. And then now we have, Tiana.
From
Princess and the Frog.
Okay. I've not heard of it.
It's a good one.
Not on my radar, that one.
Based in like New Orleans. It's very fun.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've got Moana.
Yes, you've told me about Moana.
And then we've got, those are really only the two notable new ones. Because then we've got Elsa. And then Merida. She is like Scottish or Irish or something. Yeah.
Have they flipped the story completely yet, where the bloke's useless? Or,
yeah. Like Frozen is more like a sister story. It's like the two sisters are the main.
Right.
And yeah, it's like kind of like I don't need no man kind of vibe. And then, Moana is a little girl, so she doesn't give a shit. She's off doing her little adventuring.
Not into boys yet.
Same with Merida. She's like an archer.
Okay. But have they done it where the dude's like, a witch has cursed him, he's asleep?
Oh, I don't know.
And then the girl comes in and she's like, forced her way in and hacked down the forest.
Saving him.
Saving him. Have they
You
done
mean
that?
a total role reversal?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not caught up on all the new ones, but maybe.
That's what
that'd
we
be
want
fun.
to say, yeah.
I think kind of low-key Princess and the Frog might be, because that's a play on the kissing the prince who's turned into a frog story. So I think maybe in that one, the prince is the frog.
I gotcha.
So he's kind of the cursed one, and then she's doing the saving of the day.
Doing the saving.
I'll just say there's a lot of different stories and themes that little girls can see now instead of just the one.
Yeah.
Because like the prince, that's an option. That's a fine option.
Yeah.
But it's not the only option.
Options.
And that's what I think is most important.
And that's the real message there is options.
Options. You got options.
Not getting boxed in.
Yeah. All right.
All right then.
Do you have any mentions?
Mentions.
Actual proper mentions.
From this week of the events of this week.
Yeah.
Not really. I'm just trying to think. On the way here, I was trying to think about that sort of thing. Yeah. The mentionable mentions.
I do have a question because I don't remember. Didn't you have a video consultation for your hair for these new people recently? Or was that scheduled?
I did have it. Did I not tell you
I
about
don't
it?
think we've... I don't think we've talked about it.
All right. No. Yeah. And on that, I've got, I was saving it because it's all right. I'll briefly mention it because I've got another appointment today, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's my, not a video appointment. I got a phone call with another one.
A different one?
Options.
Oh my God,
he's
shopping
options,
around.
Mate. Yeah. I am shopping around because I wasn't happy with
No.
By the way, we're talking hair here.
Hair update. Yeah.
Update, yeah. The Chronicle of the Follicle.
There you go.
Yeah, so I had a video consult and I wasn't quite happy with the cut of his jib.
What's that mean?
You know what I mean?
Nope.
His vibe.
I was going to say his vibe.
Yeah.
His bedside manner.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He was smacking his gum. It's like, he'd come on in. Like from the other one, I did a face-to-face, right? It was very serene.
Oh, and they were really selling.
They
were doing it all.
Yeah. I felt like I was being pampered.
Yeah, they had a PR team.
They did. And I paid for that one. That was the big diff.
Oh, you paid for just the consult?
Yes.
See, okay, there you go.
That's why.
Then. Yeah.
Yeah. Second one, it was a freebie. So he called my phone and then there's massive reverb on it.
Oh, God.
And then I was having a meltdown. I was like, oh, no. Where's my technical support team? Couldn't figure it out. And then he was getting irritated while smacking on his gum.
Oh, God.
I know. It just wasn't, it set me up for a bit of a fall. And I could see I was on the clock. I see he probably had someone sitting in the chair over there.
Yeah.
Who was having their hair done.
Yeah. But this is also for the more basic one, right?
Well, funny you say that, right? It's not basic money.
Oh, is it more expensive?
More.
You might have to just go back to the first one.
Because the first one I thought was expensive, but okay, I was going to swallow that pill and do it.
Yeah.
Right? And then he was like, here's the price. It was significantly... I think I told you the price on the first one, right?
No, I don't think so.
Because I thought I was being transparent here.
No,
all right, anyway. The first one was $12,500.
Whoa!
Which is fucking expensive. But I figured over the number of years that I have not been to the barbers...
Okay, there you go.
I have basically saved that.
Yeah. And
in my HSA.
Can't go to put a price on your...
Oh, dude, you cannot.
Confident.
And you say that since I've had now this emotional flip-flop back and forwards, it's now really, it's now on my mind, big time.
On your head.
Come on, dude, more material. New jokes, please.
We've heard that one. Boom! Tomato.
Yes, I've now realised, I've had a realisation that it really is a must for me.
It is.
It's a must.
I thought you were going to say the other way. Like, I actually don't know if I need it that bad.
Really? No, it's an absolute.
It's an absolute.
It's an absolute.
Yeah. Well, it does kind of feel that way once you get the ball rolling and you're like, well, shit, now I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've not just committed to it on air.
Yeah. On air.
I've committed to it emotionally.
Yeah. It's like you got a little taste of what you could have.
I know, and I keep looking at these before and afters.
I need it. Yeah. Wait, so how much was the second one? The first one was 12.5.
Yeah. You're going to have a kitten.
Is it 19 or 20? Is it like double? More? 20, 25.
No.
21.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, that's a lot more.
It's a lot more. I felt sick. I did. Because 12.5 to 21 is a fucking big jump.
It's a huge jump.
It is, isn't it?
It's a huge jump. It's nearly, it's like half the amount of the first one.
Are you doing your percentages?
Right, yeah. So yeah, that's kind of cuckoo.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So then, of course, you do the, what's that called? The comparison phenomenon. That.
People say that all the time. And I always say that.
When you now like, 12.5 was pricey, but like palatable. And now when I compare it to the 21, I'm like, well, fuck, yeah, that was well cheap over there.
Right.
I'm now looking at that going, let's do that.
But are you the type of person that's like, what's that? This is another phenomenon.
Yeah, another one.
Of the higher price thing seeming better because it's higher price. Yeah. Like a luxury thing.
Oh, I know. Yeah, no, that's not me.
Yeah, that's not me.
No,
either.
absolutely not.
No. I see through your tricks.
Fooling. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. God, no.
So now there's a third on the horizon.
Well, yeah, we're back to options. Yeah.
Okay.
So hopefully this lands somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. You thought you were going to have hair next week.
Next week.
When we started. You better do it, but in 2025, this is your bingo card.
Well, I know. The pressure's on.
It's fastly approaching.
Fastly.
Yeah. It's going to be the end before you know it.
I know.
It's already been like a month.
Clock's ticking.
Since you started your
Clock's ticking, hair's falling out. Let's get on with it. I'm losing it.
It's going to be October before you know it.
Apparently you lose quite a bit every day.
Well, yes, I know that. Even I've looked that up.
I mean, you brush your hair, I'm sure you see stuff.
Sometimes when I'm in the shower, I'm like, good.
What's going on down there?
Yeah. But mine is different because I don't wash my hair every shower. I wash my hair maybe like twice a week.
Right.
And I don't brush my hair in between that because it will get like really poofy.
Mm-hmm.
So when I do take that shower with the hair wash, it's like, oh my God, this is a lot of hair. But it's just all the hair from the days in between and the no brushing.
Right.
That hasn't fallen out.
Yeah. Do you have to pick it out of the...
I don't let it go to the drain.
No, you don't?
No. When I do the shower clean, I'll get in there and get whatever it is out there. But most of the time I'll just, like squeegee my hair and then all the hair will be in my hands.
Oh, okay.
And I'll kind of wipe it on the wall.
Right.
And then I'll like get that up at the end. And
Are you
throw
sure
it
you're not making some kind of like thing?
Sometimes I'll forget or they'll be in there and then the next day I'll be like, oh my God. And then I'm like, poor Aaron had to go in there and see that horrifying scene.
Have you ever been into like you moved from place to place, right?
Oh.
It's horrible, isn't it?
No, don't say that.
I know. When you're like, the place is clean.
Someone else's hair.
Yes. And then you take a shower in your new shower.
Yeah.
And you're like, this water's not running down too smartly, is it? And then it's up to you to like get in there, pull the thing off, and then... Luckily, we had a cleaner before we moved in here, so I didn't have to deal with that. She was awesome. You sure she got into the drains?
She did everything. She was crazy. But this place was also kind of a wreck. Two boys living here before we moved in. Yeah, I honestly think it's satisfying when it's my own hair.
Oh, when it's your own, yeah.
So satisfying.
Yeah, that bit.
I remember Alex.
Not someone else's.
My brother used to, or still does. He has a thing. Everyone has their thing that grosses them out, but he will gag nonstop when he's doing that. He used to be like, Sabrina, can you please clean my drain? I'm like, no, but I'll come watch you do it. And he would just be like, ugh. And it would take him twice as long to do it because he's like looking away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just look in, just get in there.
Yeah.
Get a pair of old tweezers or something and just grab it. You don't have to touch it, but he's like gagging the whole time.
It is ugh. It's like pulling out a fucking big old badger sometimes. Have you been in there?
Dude, yeah.
Isn't it?
My old shower, for some reason, I don't know if it was just the way it collected in the drain. It would be just like one big glob. Haven't really had that issue here.
Nasty.
For fear of talking about this any further, I'm so sorry, everyone. They're probably gagging in their cars right now. There was My Strange Addiction. Remember that show?
No.
It was on TLC, I think. Every episode was a person with a different strange addiction. And they were like insane. All kinds of different things. But one person was addicted to going into their shower drain, or if they were at someone's house, going into their bathroom.
Are you kidding?
And they would just pull it out and just like rub it in their hands.
Oh, not eat it?
No, fuck no.
Oh, right.
They would just like play with it. It was like a weird.
So they had a hair thing.
But like, no, specifically in the drain.
Oh, drain kink.
And their friends would like be like, what are you doing in the bathroom?
Nothing.
Be like, oh, you're playing with my hair and my drain? The hell?
Would they bring their own like tools in? Like,
no, they wanted to get in there. They needed to feel it for them. That was the whole thing, was touching it.
Yeah, but I know, but would they bring
like a screwdriver?
Yeah, a little screwdriver, and then the thing to fish it all out
I've never seen this kind of drain before.
Let me refer to my little toolkit. This one is what I need.
I don't know. Yeah.
I saw something weird. I don't think it wasn't on that show. It was a clip on Insta or something.
It might have been from that show.
Well, it might have. Well, it was from an English show.
Oh.
And there was a girl on there, and she was talking about they were interviewing her, and she had got this side hustle which has just blown up. She was selling her sweat. Have you heard of that?
Not like sweaty socks or underwear, but
her
like
actual drops
of
sweat.
You see, now
vials.
that makes you want to gag.
I know.
I hate sweat.
And what do you mean you hate it?
Hate it. Grosses me out.
What about it?
If someone's sweat like drips on me, or like
yeah, that's no good.
It just grosses me out.
Yeah.
Sweat and spit. My mom is right there with me. I know, in the car, like freaking out. Yeah, it's gross. By the way, Aaron said I did that on one of the other episodes. Like I made like a gagging noise.
Yeah.
And he said I almost threw up.
Oh!
So sorry, I should have put like a trigger warning, because that is a thing. It's like emetophobia or something. It's the fear of like throwing up.
Oh,
and
I didn't know that one.
When someone is throwing up near you or makes that sound, it like triggers the feeling for you.
I did that the other day in the car. Me and JB were speaking about something, and I was like just acting out, throwing up or something like that. And then she just went like a cat, with a fur ball. And I was like, what's going on? She's like, don't do that.
We've done this before, talking about, I will not even say it. And we all three have been gagging, talking about something, and then we can't stop talking about it.
Yeah, and that's what you do. And then you revisit it.
Yeah, we're like, stop. Okay, stop.
Oh. But Sweat Girl.
Yes.
She was, so they couldn't get their heads around it, these two interviewers. And they were like, well, talk me through, what does this even look like? And how did it get started?
How do you collect your own sweat?
I know. And she said, well, I'll go to the gym and I'll do some high intensity kind of workout shit.
Some HIIT.
Okay. Yeah, some of that. HIIT for the spit.
Sweat.
No, not sweat. Perhaps she wraps herself up in some of that cling wrap.
There you go, yeah. Just wrings herself out afterwards.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, she collects it in little bottles, and then I don't know whether she's putting it on Etsy or what.
It's something, yeah.
She's putting it on OnlyFans. There's people, old men.
Let's call them what they are.
old men with kinks. And they're going, I'll give you 10 grand for that.
Yeah.
And she's getting it.
Yeah.
She is making bank.
Dude, there's girls who sell their own bath water. There's a girl who was selling a fart. And it was literally just like an empty.
That's impossible.
I'm going to start doing that though with sweat, because all you need to do is get some water. Put a little bit of salt in it.
Yeah.
They're not going to know.
No, exactly. They're not going to know.
They're not going to know.
Yes.
The hell?
This will be a good side hustle.
Yeah. All right, guys. So click the link below. You want some sweat?
You can get some of Sabrina's sweat. And I don't know, what am I going to put into the mix?
Some follicle.
I got a nice clump of earwax.
Rich is going to start sitting on cakes.
I'll sit on some cakes. Yeah.
some biscuits.
Use coupon code TNT30.
Yes.
And we're going to monetize this beast.
Yeah. If we can't freaking make money off of this, we'll find another way.
We're starving artists.
We are. Artists. Yeah, I'm a sweat artist. Just collect my sweat. Oh my God.
I know, but it's not like something that it's like, it's quite doable, isn't it?
It's so, and it's like, it's that line of, as women, do we just lean into this stuff because you know
it sells,
or do you not for the, like, don't lean in. It's a hard line. It's like, play the game.
Play the game. If there's a market and some old dude is willing to pay, that's a really interesting, is it not even ethical, is it? It's just a personal, it's a personal quandary.
It is. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I could do it, but for the people who can, like,
fuck it, I'm doing that.
People have foot fetishes. You don't even have to.
They just take a picture of the socks I got on right now.
There you go. I got them. Hold on. Where am I? What in the? How did we get here?
I don't know.
What? This is our most raunchy episode yet.
What happened? We were talking about the 27 Club.
We were, which is kind of a weird to flip flop because we were going to talk about grief today.
What?
Now, I wasn't expecting it to be so bang on the beginning.
Me neither.
So now to pivot entirely 180. But this is what we had planned for today. If you guys recall, how many episodes ago? Episode 10. We had our business blunder trauma dump episode, our lore episode.
The lore.
And we mentioned in there, maybe we'll get into a bit more stuff down the line. We said 10 episodes from now, we put it on the back burner.
Episode 20 was supposed to be, wasn't it? Yeah.
And then following from last ep and talking about the emotional vulnerability in our friendship and stuff is also a callback. All these things just kind of seemed like, and we've been putting it off. And we've been doing a lot of just stupid shit. Yeah. So we're like, let's get into
not be so
stuff.
Stupid.
Yeah. Us?
Yeah.
So we thought we would get into that because we both have experience with it, as most people do. We thought it could be relatable, but also our experiences are very different.
Yes, it now does seem like a natural, kind of the right time to get into that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe we should just, right, so here what we're going to talk about, the main taters, is we're going to talk about stuff that people just don't talk about. It's death and grief. How about that? Let's go.
Here it is.
We're going to rip that Band-Aid off. So if that's not your cup of tea, now's the time to make your own cup of tea.
Okay. This episode, I guess, is just going to have massive trigger warning, like puking, gross stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Feet.
Yeah.
Farts, spit, sweat,
all the stuff,
death, like all the trigger warnings at the top.
All the trigger warnings at the top. This is not, I understand it's not everyone's thing, but I do want to talk about that also, the fact that people don't talk about it. Right. So I think for us to talk about it opens that dialogue.
I agree.
And it might help people to become more, just more comfortable with addressing these sort of subjects that are pretty much... Socially, they're like, oh, no, let's not do that.
Yeah, it's something everyone experiences at some point. Yeah. I think it'll be interesting because there are also just things that we haven't even talked about. Like on our 10th episode, talking about the business and how you kind of had to shove a lot of that down, and we didn't really talk about it. We just had to get on with it. Not
at the time. We didn't talk about it. There's probably reasons for that too. So that would be quite interesting to dig into. And this is the shit we will do. And we haven't addressed some of this previously because it's those subjects that sometimes you're like, well, I dealt with that. It's over. It's in the past.
Yeah.
Why would I dig it back up?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm okay.
Yeah, but are you? It's one of those things where it's just like so intense and so all consuming in the moment. And it slowly just kind of fades. It doesn't fully go away. But then you don't address it again. Yeah. Mostly. Yeah. And I think it's important to reevaluate it after some time has passed because that's all grief is. It's like it takes time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So go revisit, see how you feel about it still. Yeah. Heal some things because I think it's just a slowly healing, working on it forever kind of thing.
It is.
And if you just ignore it and then maybe... on an anniversary of a date or something, it just all comes back on.
It does do that.
And which it does, but I feel you can lessen the blow a little bit if you just periodically are
checking on
it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's just look at it first before we zoom in on the whole grief thing.
Like, what do you mean?
Well, before that, let's just look at the death itself, right? You know, who wants to talk about that?
Yeah.
Why should we talk about that? Why is it so uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Why is it socially not accepted? Why does it make people just automatic? Like for me, going into this episode today, I was nervous. Nervous.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Nervous that I would be talking about something and, I can feel it.
Yeah.
I felt it. And for me, and this might explain our first part of the episode today. I know we usually come in and it's all like the bants and shit like that, right? But I don't know, this morning it seemed like nervous energy.
Pre-record, yeah. Rich was like, I'm not ready.
Yeah.
Wait. It was like, okay, I'm ready. Wait, no, I'm not.
Here's another kind of disclaimer as we go through and talk about this. I think there'll be humor.
Oh, yeah.
Because
that's just us. And life. I think it's a natural way to actually cope with a subject like this is to throw humor at it, right? Yeah, not throw it at it, but don't run from it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't blanket, cover feelings with it, but yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
Everything's not so heavy all the time.
Exactly.
Because it's one of those, like, I can't change it. What am I going to do about it now, You have to do what feels right.
Yeah.
In your brain.
Exactly, yeah. And I think, I don't know whether it's a normal, natural thing, but I feel that people that I've talked to before, or we've been in a situation that's you're nervous and uncomfortable, it seems quite a normal thing to bring the humor to that situation.
Yeah. I mean, I do that all the time. Like my little jabs with getting to know people. It's like, because I'm a little bit uncomfortable or I've noticed this thing and I feel you also noticed it. So let me just call it out and make a joke.
Breaks the ice.
Yeah. Instead of letting the weird just sit there.
Yeah. So death.
Yeah. Right. I mean, you asked the question originally, why is it so, why does no one want to talk about it?
What's your thoughts?
I think, it's inevitable for everyone.
Right.
It's the elephant in the room that no one wants to talk about because we're all actively trying to avoid it 24/7 or living our life now because we know we're all going to die. It's a thing we're all constantly subconsciously thinking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why be like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like, duh, that's why I'm here at the bar having fun. That's why I'm talking to my friends or with my family. That's why I'm doing all the things I'm doing is to fill my life.
Exactly.
While I have it.
While you have it.
So it's like, we don't need to talk about that. Like, that's kind of how I think about it.
Right.
It also is scary. I like to say I don't fear it, but I do. It's a bit of a scary thought just because, the what if. What if I could have done this? What if I could have done that? You only have one life. I guess it's less death and more life. That scares me. Hello.
Wow.
There's the tagline already. We can pack it up. But I fear I won't do everything I want to do in my life.
Okay.
More than the fear of death.
So you're not quite... Death is inevitable.
Yeah.
You know that's going to happen.
Just when is it going to happen?
When is it going to happen? That's the
thing. Am I going to be ready?
Yeah. Are you going to be part of the 27 club?
Right.
You can't be. You're good and done. So that's great. But it's the not knowing when. I think we all have that. So for me, that's the fearful part because we're all going there. We get there in different ways.
Yeah.
The nutbush of it is the process and the journey. The journey and the destination.
Yeah.
To enjoy the process. Life is the process.
Yeah.
Life is the journey. Because death is the final destination. Final destination. Everyone knows they're headed there.
Yeah.
And it's what you do before that and how you get there.
Yeah.
That's the bit to focus on.
And then isn't it just such a fucker because you spend all this time. And one of the main things, at least, that I want to do is make these meaningful relationships and connections.
Yeah.
Which then just makes death harder. Because then if that person dies, you're like, what the F?
Yeah.
It's like double-ended sword of it's a self-fulfilling thing. I want to make my life fulfilling, so I got closer to you, and now you're dead, and now I'm even more sad.
I know.
It's a crazy thing.
That is the thing about, just what you're saying there. It's like grief is the price you have to pay for love.
As I told you that one time.
That is it.
Grief is love with no place to go.
Exactly.
just the energy is just still there floating around, but it has nowhere to go.
The person has gone.
I know.
Yeah, it's so sad. But don't you think that if it's the price you have to pay for love, then I'm going to pay it every single fucking time. Slap a fucking tariff on it even. I don't mind paying.
Yeah.
I want to pay that because without that, you don't get one without the other.
Yeah.
So if you don't put yourself out there and connect and love someone, love people, you're missing out on that.
It's true.
Yeah, you're going to get the grief, but it's like, I think if you can just, what's the word? Just, what's the word, please? If you can just
shift
reconcile.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, thank you, brain.
I didn't do much helping there.
Well, you did. You prompted me. If you can reconcile that in your mind that they are part of the same thing.
Yeah.
If you want one, you have to have the other.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. I have gotten more cynical about that specifically, I think just because of the loss I have experienced at a young age already, that now I'm kind of like, I don't want to get close because then I'm just going to lose you anyway. I have been there for sure.
Yeah.
And
okay.
There's a specific person who has wanted to get closer to me in my life who I've never met. And I said, why? I'm actually not going to do that because I'm going to get closer to you, someone who I've never even known just so that you can die. And now I have to be sad about it.
Ooh.
I'm like, I'm just not even going to invite you into my life now because I don't want that burden. Because I've lived without you this whole time.
And things are fine.
And everything's fine. So why would I introduce you now as a new person that I have to care about just so that when you die, I'm going to be sad? I'm just not going to touch it at all.
So you're looking at the net cost in the end and you're weighing it up.
Yeah.
So you're quite willing to miss out on the possibility of the joy that someone new could bring into your life because you don't want to experience the pain on the back end of the relationship. Yeah.
I already have like a full life of relationships that are meaningful.
How could you fit another one?
Yeah. So I'm like, I actually don't need it. I can't I can't afford it. I don't have time for it.
I mean, emotionally.
Yeah. I'm
can't
like,
afford it.
Why would I bring in like 10 people that I feel kind of mediocre about versus
that's great. Yeah.
a couple that I feel so strongly about.
That's great. Yeah.
You know?
That's great.
Because then it always the same.
It is. It's like bandwidth and how much emotion have you got available for the people in your life. I'd rather give more of me to less people.
Exactly. Yeah. I think that's how I've always kind of
more people.
Operated. Yeah. I have things I want to ask, but I don't know if we should just jump straight in. Do we need a backstory? We have a backstory already. I don't know. Because I feel we both kind of have two things that we want to talk about the most.
Okay.
Or two people.
Sure.
Right?
Yes, we do. Yes.
So, I don't know. It's like, how do we just jump in there?
How do you want to go about that?
Rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah. I don't mind. I don't mind jumping in because it's kind of like off the back of the last episode a little bit.
Right.
Where we were talking, and episode 10.
Yeah.
We were talking about how our friendship, where it first, the origins of it, where it really, like our real friendship and bond kind of where it came from.
Yeah. Okay.
And that, I put words in your mouth, but I thought it was of that time.
Yeah.
When my mum passed away.
Yeah.
So I don't mind, digging a bit into that.
Okay. I did listen back to that episode yesterday.
The episode
10.
10, yeah, I didn't get to that in the end.
Just to refresh.
Yeah.
And kind of put myself back there. It felt very like I was time traveling to two different places. That time when we recorded that episode, which feels so long ago. And to that time of our lives, which was just crazy.
Yeah.
And I maybe had some realizations even back then, or just a thing like, I didn't say that, but I very felt during that time. I took that month off and it felt like I said in that episode, my job felt I just need to be there for Rich.
Right.
Like that was my new job title. Obviously getting the business back and, being there as a business partner in that way, a co-creative and things.
Yeah.
But
also
I was like, there are so many times during that I just did not want to show up. It was like, imagine. I can't do this forever. It just felt, do I need to leave? Yeah. But then I was like, literally the only thing stopping me was like, I cannot do that to Rich right now. I literally was like, I can't leave him. Oh, that would be so devastating. You
wouldn't even imagine.
I couldn't.
You were my absolute emotional support friend.
I was just like that. He can't do this alone. Get the business back. Especially now. I was like, I have to just keep showing up.
You did.
Yeah.
And I'm so thankful that you did. From when I knew that we were going to talk about this, and it has been brewing since episode 10.
Brewing, yeah.
Steeping, yeah. And I haven't mentally revisited that period.
Yeah.
That often.
Right. It's what we said in the episode. We kind of just threw it out, burned it.
We got the business back.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, whoa, okay.
Right. See ya. You don't need that anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we never after that discussed the trauma of it all.
Yeah.
And it was.
And it was hard to recognize it in the moment. This is why the reflecting and looking back is so important.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even realize all the things, you know.
Just anyone who hasn't listened to that episode 10, we go over the whole things of a very within a year, we lost the business. My mum passed. And those were the two huge events that going on at that period of time. This is off the back of COVID, for 2020.
So much.
So much going on. It was just, it was all happening at once. Jonette and I had sold our house. We were going to move to England. That didn't happen. We lost the business. So many things just piled on. It was emotionally... it
was like paralyzing.
Paralyzing, thank you.
That's all I can think of.
Paralyzing.
Yeah.
And for Jonette, it was a crazy, crazy time.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. She'll admit to this, that she found it very difficult to cope with everything that was piling on.
Yeah.
And she needed time to work on herself. Mm-hmm. And she needed some time to just try and process all this. And she was in a very dark place.
Yeah.
Now, for me, I knew I had to be strong.
Yeah.
For JB.
Yeah.
Right? So I didn't actually say to myself, okay, this is Rich, this is what you got to do. It was just how it played out.
It's how you kind of are all the time. You're a problem solver, a fixer, especially with things and people you care about.
Yes.
So it was default. You fell into default mode.
Yeah.
And you weren't even thinking about anything else.
No.
Plus with the business, you couldn't. I said in the episode, there was no space for both things. You had to pick one over the other. Mm-hmm. And the business just felt like, I can throw everything into this.
This is fixable.
Yeah. Nothing else was really fixable.
I can't fix my mom.
Yeah.
I can't actually do anything
here.
You
can't fix JB. You can just be there.
Yeah.
And part of that support is financially. I need to get this business back.
Yeah.
For our mental health and our livelihood.
Perhaps it was a case of running, the brain was just running the math, and it was triaging all of the parts of my life which were unraveling, and it was saying, attend to this first.
And it was
here's the priority.
Physical thing. Not saying it was more important than the grief, but in my head I can say, well, this one is more important because it's an actual physical thing I can do and fix and work on.
Yeah.
Grief, that's just my feelings. I'm just sad. I can put those away.
Yeah. Kick that down the road a little bit.
But that, I would argue, is the most important one, because that can mold and shift and change everything about you internally.
Absolutely.
Which that's the main question I have now, looking back at that time to now, years later.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you had just kind of pushed that down. Should you revisit it?
Right.
How is that now? What is your grief journey now, a few years later?
Good question, that, because it's not something that you do think about much. It's like deal with it at the time or not deal with it. And, people say that, the 5 stages of grief,
right.
and you work your way through them, and then it results in, you check them off, and and then at the end of it is acceptance. Like for me, I argue to that it's not a step by step. It's not prescriptive. It's very an individual journey. It's not linear at all. It's very much, it's a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
It's, grief is something you wear. You wear it. It becomes part of you. Mm-hmm. And it's, I don't think it goes. Yeah, time, it's fucking cliche. Time is the healer of it. It is.
Yeah.
But it diffuses.
Yeah.
It becomes less.
That's what I was going to say. The intensity might lower, but it's still there.
It's still there. You live with it.
Yeah.
And it does change. And like you say, anniversaries, special days, smells, a sound.
Yeah.
Something can trigger that emotion. And all of a sudden, this thing right in here starts to fucking hurt again.
Yeah. So you get a heartache. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's actual physical ache of the heart or around that area. Yeah.
Like a pit in the stomach. Yeah. It's the same thing with the heart.
Yes.
Yeah. And
you hold that. Mm-hmm. And when everything's raw at first.
Right.
It's not going anywhere.
No.
It's just constant.
Yeah.
And it's a real fucking heartache.
How about that feeling, by the way? What a crazy feeling.
Isn't it?
And it's so hard to explain, but everyone has felt it.
Mm-hmm. Everyone knows.
And it's, it will get better. It'll get better. It sounds so impossible in the moment. Mm-hmm. But then it just does. They're right. It does. But in the beginning, it is 24.
It's crippling.
7.
Yeah. Paralyzing.
You're like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
It feels as if life is not going to go on.
Exactly. Yeah. And then you wonder, how do I actually function during the day?
Yes.
With this feeling. It's paralyzing.
Because even doing nothing, like just laying it, it's still like,
hurts.
It's like a panic feeling for me. Yeah. Like I need to, it's like you're on a trip you don't want to be on anymore, like,
get me off this ride.
Out of here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because it's happening to you at that point in time. It's current. You think it's never going to end also.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, okay, give me a point in time in the future. Are you saying once I reach acceptance? Is that it?
Right.
How long does this take? How long is this journey? It's just not something you can work through, and say, I don't know off the top of my head, like the stages of grief. There's like anger is one, right?
It's like denial, bartering, anger, sadness, and then like acceptance. I don't know what the order is, but something like those. I do know a couple of the main ones.
Okay. I don't think I ever was, interested or...
I did look into it, and I think it is case by case. And the only reason I looked into it is because I felt myself actually going through them at one point in time.
Really? In this order?
Kind of, yeah. So the order, it's denial, obviously the first one.
Yeah.
Anger.
Yeah.
Bargaining.
What would that mean?
Bargaining is like, I'll use my experience as an example because it's hard to explain. Yeah, depression and then acceptance. So, yeah.
God, is there nothing between depression and acceptance?
Yeah, right.
How does it, all of a sudden you wake up and go, ooh.
But I do find that instead of it being stages, or you can also, it's like when you said the anniversaries and things, every time it pops up, it can look different. Like one of these. Like one, you might just be like, I'm so depressed over this.
Yeah.
The next time it comes up, you might just be fucking pissed that this happened. The next time it comes up, you might be in denial about it still. And I think the 5 stages stay forever. It just like, they come and go. I feel
present themselves at different times.
Yeah.
Okay, so not once you get past stage 3, you'll never go
Never
back.
again. Yeah, I think
you're going to see them at all points.
Yeah. And I find it always is just one that is the main focus at the time.
Right. Okay.
So,
what did you want to...
Yeah, so mine...
Yeah.
I had someone close to me, they died. They were murdered, right? When I was young, 21.
How old? 21?
This was 2017, so that was math, not mathing, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was 20.
Dude.
And this was someone that... This was my first boyfriend, basically. Anyone listening probably knows this, but I want to tread lightly, just, you know.
Sure.
But we were together from middle school to college, basically. It was a huge part of my adolescence.
Okay.
Ups and downs, ebbs and flows, you know, first relationship, it's so dramatic.
So how many years, would that be, middle school to... So
I was probably like 13, 14 to college, which is 18.
Gotcha.
But you know, middle school to that's a long, when you think about it that way, it's like I was a kid and now I'm an adult in my brain.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Especially at that point in your life, like, and especially if it's like, you know, first real boyfriend.
Yeah. You're going through everything together, learning so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your little sponge brain.
Yeah.
So when he died, for sure it was like denial immediately.
Okay.
Because I was just like, what do you mean? This can't be real.
Because you're so young too.
And just the way he died, and it was just like, this doesn't happen. It was just, shock and denial.
Right.
And then immediately anger after of just like, once it's set in the denial of like, oh no, this is real.
Yeah.
I was pissed that it happened. I was pissed these people did this to him.
Okay.
I was pissed at the whole situation. I was just pissed. And then it was like, this is when I started thinking about the 5 stages of grief, because I was like, I've never done this before. When I was in the hospital visiting him, I was bartering in my head. And I'm not a religious person, but I was doing the like, if I do this, will you bring him back? Like talking to God is like what bartering is, like a higher power. You're like pleading, you know? Yeah. And I was like, if I just do this, or like if he comes back, because I said, we're never going to get back together. Yeah. But I was like, if he comes back, we'll be together. What the hell is that? I don't know.
So you'd already split up?
Yeah, we were broken up already when he died.
Couple of years or something?
Yeah, but we were still like talking occasionally. Like we were friendly enough. Like I'd see him every so often. But we were not, he had a new girlfriend. Right. It was still, I was one of the biggest parts of his life when he died. Right. Yeah, and his family was, you know, we spent a lot of time together.
What of that period? So many years.
Yeah, family vacations, all that stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I was doing the bartering. And I was like, what the hell is going on in my brain?
Seem like? What did that seem like?
It was just, it felt like I was just grasping for anything. And I was so delusional in my head. I was just like, if he wakes up, like we'll be together and then everything will be great. And then if this, then I can do this. And if this, I can do this. And I think I was in therapy and talking about this. And she was like, you're literally bartering. She's like, that's just normal.
Part of it.
Yeah.
Did that make it any easier for you, or
it did?
The fact that there was, you could call it something. You knew what was going on in your mind.
Yeah. And then what's the next one? Like depression. I mean, hey.
Oh yeah.
That's just normal. Yeah. And then acceptance. I mean, I do feel I'm at the acceptance I have been for a couple years now. Just accepting of it, because what can I do about it? Yeah. And the situation has changed in my brain. You know, I have. My story is my story. I was afraid to kind of talk about some other feelings I had regarding that, his death. But, you know, I've accepted it for what it was in my life now. The beginning was a lot of, I need to be there for these people and I need to show up for these people. And
like his family?
Yeah. Okay. And kind of putting mine aside or reframing it in my brain of what it actually was. Yeah. And that was causing me a lot of not needed sadness and stress and feelings, and because I was just trying to reframe it in my brain And now I'm like, no, this is what it actually was. And I'm good now.
And that's taken quite some time to move through, if you think of it as a stage by stage kind of thing.
Yeah.
Do you think that the part of when you were, that would be tricky. It'd be like some kind of both things are true at the same time. That you probably understood that being around his family was going to be both healthy and unhealthy for everybody concerned.
For me only, really. And I was willing to do that at the time. And then it got to a point where I just wasn't anymore willing to do that. I needed to put my own grief first, because it was a lot of not lying, but hiding the truth. Like nobody knew the state of our relationship actually, except for me and him and a couple people close to me.
Well, sure. That was
his family thought way different than what it actually was.
In a good way? Bad way?
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay.
But I'm not going to tell them that.
Right.
Especially after...
Because they want to keep the memory of their
And
son.
I wanted to do that for them.
Wow, dude. That's insane.
Why? Because why tell them otherwise? And now I'm at a point where I can admit things out loud to myself. I'm not going to call them up and say these things, but...
If they asked you?
Yeah, I think now at this point in time, if they asked me, I would.
But they don't go seeking you out anymore?
No. But then that was a crazy part of my grief journey too, of like...
That's unfair on you.
Yeah, I was doing both things, and then I was also lying to myself and trying to reframe it in my head.
Yeah.
And then I also felt guilty for having certain feelings I had.
Yeah.
It was like I was trying to make it seem all so positive. And I was like, no, I had conflicting feelings.
Yeah. That must have been huge inner turmoil for you.
That's when I fully went to therapy for the first time. And that really helped. Yeah.
Wow. And were you wrestling before going to therapy? Were you wrestling with this on your own? Could you speak to anybody or?
Yeah, I would talk to people. I mean, like I said, certain people knew the truths of things, but I kind of just threw myself into whatever anyone else needed.
What they needed.
From me.
Dude.
And I felt like this is what you should do. Yeah. You should surround yourself with these other people who are also hurting.
I get it.
And you should,
I get it.
I was like, I'm just going to go all in on this.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. But then that, like I said, it changed the story in my head. And then that was conflicting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, probably the role that you were fulfilling for his family.
Yeah.
Was you were a link, a massive link to him, the person that had passed.
That's verbatim what they've said. Yeah.
They didn't want to let you go.
No.
They're like, I want to hear what he was like. Give me the memories.
And I had so many pictures and videos and stuff still from that time, because I'm a hoarder, especially of those things.
Right.
Shared that with them. Like I was one of the few people besides his family that knew him better than anyone.
Right. Of course. Over that so many years.
So of course, I think they just could feel him through me.
Exactly.
And I knew that.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I will be there. I was the first person to show up at the hospital.
Mate, that's so...
Because I was like, I just should be here. Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing to do.
I didn't realize what I was doing at the time. No, and I was so young.
You felt like it was the thing to do?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I think even like my mom or someone was like, are you okay? Like, are you good with this? Like maybe you need to stop hanging out, but you need to stop doing this.
I could see doing it. You were, and that's what you do, is you're fulfilling what other people wanted there at that point in time. You're like, how can I help? Yeah. I can do this. This is within my grasp because, I have all these memories and I can tell the stories.
I felt like I had to. It was my duty. It was like, now I need to show up and slide into my role here.
Yeah. Like a speaker for the dead almost. Yeah. You were there kind of just a book.
Yeah. I was like, if I can't bring him back.
No.
I can't, but I can at least do this for you guys,
Was it through like any kind of guilt or of some things? Or it was just a case of, I can do this, so I will?
I don't think so, no. And it was helping me because they were a good reminder of the good times.
Okay. Two-way street a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It felt very much like, oh, I'm back in this time of my life in high school when I was close with these people and,
okay.
that. So it did help me, of course. Yeah. And to reminisce on those times and it felt good to do a good thing. Right.
Well, it felt good to do it. Always feels good to do a good thing.
Yeah.
But also it was that two-way street, whereas they could feel him through you. Yeah. And you could feel him through them.
Yeah. It also felt there were a lot of phony people showing up in their lives at that time, as people do for some reason when someone dies. People just come out of the woodwork and like insert themselves,
Okay.
At least that's what I saw in this situation. And I felt like if all these people are like, I can at least, because I actually have something to offer. So let me come with some real stuff.
Yeah. Well, I've not heard that part of your story before. So, thanks for
that's
opening up on that.
And I don't even know if I realized that, back then. That just took
I'm sure not.
Some time,
right?
That one.
Yeah.
To process. It was a lot of different things going on at once.
But I don't think when you're in those situations that there is so much of I don't think the brain is braining. It's not like a conscious, I'm going to do this and this is the reason why.
Right.
It just felt right for you to do that at the time.
And I remember being confused when people are like, are you good with that?
Right.
And I was like, why wouldn't I be? Of course. Yeah. I didn't realize at all. It was like I was just going through the motions.
Going through the motions, sure.
Yeah.
And how long did you kind of like go through those motions where you were fulfilling that for them? And when did you start to think about yourself kind of thing?
Probably at least a year in. I did that for maybe a year or two. I think it would flash every once in a while for sure. But it just, once my life started moving on.
Okay.
Really. Like once I started moving on in my life, more in the acceptance phase, I started to realize, I don't need this as much as you need this anymore.
Right.
Then it just felt as if I was doing it for other people.
Yeah.
And drudging back up stuff I had already healed and dealt with.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was like, actually, I'm going to stop now.
Right.
Yeah.
So you were then starting to think, this is not serving me anymore.
Yeah. Which then that sounds horrible. And then I feel bad for that, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah, but no. Yeah, but no.
Yeah.
Your life, for them, their life had probably stopped. Right.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm like that weighing it out, but you can't do that. You can't compare grief and stuff.
No, you cannot.
Right.
You can't compare. You can't even compare, your loss is greater than my loss.
Right.
If you get into that, it's just messy.
Yeah.
And the person who's lived a full life and they've had a wonderful life and they basically just die in their sleep, and you're like, wow, they lived a great life and they had a nice peaceful death, versus the young kid who dies tragically all of a sudden. Right. It's like
it's still a loss.
It's a loss is a loss. For me.
A loss. Yeah. But this is why I think it is important for us to talk about, because I like that experience I just described is so specific, but one that other people probably can relate to. But that wasn't your experience, so different.
It's very different, but some of the themes within the experience are very common. Yeah. And the things that we've been through, we talked about the actual physical heartache.
Oh my God,
and how long did that last for you, do you think? That real...
It lasted a while. I don't actually remember. It's hard to go back, right? Sure. It's hard to put a time on it. It lasted a good bit, but it helped that, when someone does die young, we were all still in the hometown, and it was like a high school reunion. Like everyone started showing up and people I hadn't seen in a while, and we all had the same connection. So it was almost replaced immediately just by that feeling of community and togetherness. Yeah. So that did help that actual whole feeling. Yeah. It was honestly less of a whole feeling just because he wasn't really actively in my life as much.
At that point.
Yeah. It wasn't like my life day to day had changed.
Right.
It was just it's like cliche, but it felt like a part of me died. Because he was the only other person that shared all that time with.
Yeah.
We shared so much time that only we knew.
Yeah.
There's just the two of us.
Yeah.
And now that other one person is gone.
Yeah.
So now it's just me holding these memories.
Well, yeah. But you know what that is, though, is when you losing that person, you've lost the person. But you also lose a huge chunk of yourself.
Yeah.
It's gone.
It's gone.
And you lose, for me, my role. You lose part of your roles within life that you have been used to.
Yeah.
You're a friend, you're a girlfriend, you're a son, you have all these roles that you are to the other person that is now gone.
Yeah.
You're no longer that.
No, yeah.
It's shifted.
Yeah.
I'm a son still, but in a different way.
Yeah.
And I'm not a son to my mom anymore.
You are.
I am.
You are.
I know.
But I know what
but
you're
you
saying.
know what I mean? It's your roles shift and change. And when that person goes, you're not just grieving for them, that loss, you're grieving the loss of a chunk of you because those memories, they're there. You have them. Yeah. But I can't go.
You can't go to that person and talk about them.
Yeah. We can't share them.
Or they remember something that you don't. Yeah. So now I'm like, what did he remember that I didn't, that now is just gone forever?
Yes. Part of you goes with them. Yeah. And you're grieving that also.
Especially that time of a big chunk of my adolescence. Yeah. And a lot of my memories, he's there. Yeah. Or and even when we weren't together, it's like that part of me was still living in his brain. Yes. Or his heart or whatever, Yes. That part of me was still living within him. So now it's gone. Yeah. And it's like, whoa.
I know.
It's very weird now. It feels, it's isolating in a whole new way where now you're like, well, shit, now it's just me carrying these memories.
Yeah.
Strange.
There's that. It's like I'm carrying these memories, but it's my memories of the same experience that we both shared. Yeah. Whereas before you could both talk about it and you reminisce and then you're creating that memory together. Yeah. And it's the isolate. You talked about the isolation. It's like, you have grief, and then you have its companion, loneliness. Yeah.
God, yeah.
The loneliness is because, I don't know about you, and we brushed on it a little bit, is that, people don't want to talk about it. Yeah. People don't know how to handle it, cope with it. And some people find it so awkward that they don't know how to approach you. And then they end up saying to themselves, I don't know how, so I'm not going to. Mm-hmm. And it leaves you in isolation and you're lonely.
And then obviously you don't want to reach out.
Yeah. Yeah. It's that awkwardness of, I don't want to be a burden. Yeah. And then they don't want to, they
don't want to bring it up. Yeah. They don't know where you are in your journey or even day to day. How are you today? Exactly. And then it's also a lot for them to take on. Am I ready to console you in a breakdown? I don't know. Yeah. How do I be there for this person? Exactly. And you don't want to be just, bring the fire down all the time, be that person. Yeah. Even though people, they're like, I understand. Uh-huh. It's like, yeah, but they're not quite ready to bring out into the group just yet, leave them to their, and it's just the loneliness as well will get you. It's also, as someone who's been through grief, nothing anyone can say really can make it better. So then you're like, what's the point of even bringing it up? If I can't even help, I don't know what to do. Yeah. So then I think that's why a lot of people just wait for you to bring it up. I'll be here if you need me, but I can't really do anything. I can give you some advice or just comforting words or a hug or whatever, but it kind of feels like, sorry for your lot. Okay. Yeah. It was like, what is that really doing? I know. Yeah. And then there's the shit that pisses me off of like God's plan and, they're in a better place. And I'm like,
you don't want to hear that shit.
No, the better place is here with me. Exactly. Like they should still fucking be. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And then that brings up the anger and the frustration. And then, it's like, oh, I'm doing the thing and I don't want to be too emotional here because people will be worried. And so who helped you during that period? Who showed up for you? My family. I was living at home at the time. Right. My mom, obviously, but that's all the time. But my family, and then just the friends. Yeah, just the main staples really during that time. And then even afterwards, like that was my first relationship. So then that also shifted so much in that area of my life.
Definitely.
And when I got into another relationship after that, it was still very fresh. I still talked about it.
Yeah.
I still talk about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I need you to be okay with this.
Yeah.
Because this is just, I'm still processing.
Oh, God, yeah.
So then my next relationship was like, that was helpful as well. I was in a work in progress and they were okay with that. And so then they helped me in turn.
That's very understanding.
Yeah. I think they met this person's parents and like, because they were still a part of my life at the time.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you mind? That kind of just throws up another question.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask this.
Do it.
All right. So how did that then prepare you going into other relationships of how much of your heart you were willing to commit?
Dude, yeah. Yeah. In the beginning, I mean, because I didn't say this, so like 2 people I've dated, 2 of my first boyfriends died. So by the 3rd boyfriend, I had massive anxiety that he was going to die at any second.
That's what I was wondering.
I was like, I'm cursed. It's me.
Yeah.
I'm doomed.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I love love. I love relationship, hopeless romantic my whole life, even before I had a boyfriend. And then I was like, is this just like my curse? Am I doomed to have boyfriends who just die?
Jesus.
And then I was like afraid people were going to think I'm some Black Widow type, right?
Right.
And so I had all those
So that's
thoughts.
literally all going through your head. Yeah. You're thinking about these things, especially with your...
And I was like, just my luck. Yeah. This will happen. Okay. I know it will. Like, so I had those fears constantly. That didn't stop me, I don't think, from like loving hard or anything like that. Because... I look at the aftermath and like getting close with the family and the friend, like that was a good part of my life, even though it came out of something horrible. You can always find the good. So that only came from like me loving a lot. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm still just going to keep doing that. Yeah. It's fine. Okay. You can't live for the...
You can't.
No,
you can't.
Living day to day rather than that. Yeah. And I don't have those fears as much. I just have the normal amount of fear of... death and losing people, as I feel like everyone else does. I don't look at it as like a curse or bound to happen anymore.
So your rational mind figured it all out, and you were like, yeah, of course, this is going to go through my mind. Is it me? What is going on here? Is it,
I'm not
correlation, causation, all of it. Am I cursed? Yeah. Here she comes, that
Sabrina,
kind of thing.
The teenage witch, literally.
Yeah. Oh man, did you get that?
Oh, constantly. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I loved that show. Okay. It's a good show.
But that's good. And then you were able to rationalize it all and then move forward.
Yeah.
And then, process it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, shout out therapy. That really did help me at the time.
Okay. Bloody hell.
Bloody freaking hell.
Mate, that's a lot.
I know. People keep saying that, but...
No, it's an awful lot. You can't minimize the shit out of that. That is a lot.
Yeah.
You can't reduce that and then filter it down to something else. It is a fucking lot.
Yeah.
And the fact that you have shown that resilience, that bounce back ability. Yeah. Seriously.
It's hard to agree, right? It's hard to remove myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take me out of my own body, right?
Yeah.
I can recognize, it's a bit crazy. I will say what it did do that I think maybe the pendulum is swinging back to the more normal levels was it made me kind of just very desensitized for a long time. Because...
Around death or what?
Death, yeah. Because a couple of years after that, someone close in my life died. And I remember thinking I should be crying more. Yeah. Yeah. And then I felt bad. Yeah. Am I not sad about this? And I was like, no, I am very sad about this. Yeah. I just couldn't cry. It was like I couldn't feel what I needed to feel. And I was like, I think I'm just
desensitized.
Yeah. And I remember
go.
Talking to my brother about it too. And he was like, same. I don't really feel anything anymore.
Well, that's nice to have that. I mean, you and your brother are tight. anyway, but just to have that thing that you can share and talk about together.
Oh yeah,
and then
trauma bonded,
yeah.
Multiple times,
and it validates your own thoughts and feelings, emotions.
Yeah,
because he'll be just confirming the things that you're talking about and feeling.
You were going to ask something.
Yeah. So previous to this, so you're saying like maybe you were desensitized to that whole death thing.
Yeah.
Now, previous to this event, what had been your experience about, had it been like, oh, a lost pet here and there, or what was your experience before?
It's crazy because I used to actually think about it a lot. Obviously lost pets, yes, and the sadness of that.
Yeah.
That was very real. I think I'm a big feeler in certain ways. I used to think I never experienced death of a person. I had friends whose maybe grandparents died so that's what I was thinking. I was preparing for future me to say like, well, old people die.
Right.
And I have to just accept that before, and that's going to suck when it does happen. Yeah. But now I don't have to deal with that yet. That's
what you're prepping your mind for.
Yeah. And then the first person close to me died when I was 18. And I was like, this just doesn't happen. That's not supposed to happen.
This was also someone of a similar age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, this wasn't supposed to happen. This is not normal.
No.
But I was like, okay, everyone has that one weird thing that happens to them in life.
Sure.
And then when my ex died, I was like, whoa, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
And I could recognize that this was not normal while it was happening. But then it just became my life, my normal. I was like, I'm just one of those people now who's lost a lot of people young. And most people don't.
Yeah.
But then, of course, that goes to like, well, that's not fair. Yeah. And I just get mad about the whole situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it shifted immediately. But before, I was just in the normal, like, little kid brain of like, old people die and, whatever.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, no, anyone can die at any fucking second for any reason. And it's scary. But then it also makes me live my life like feeling strongly and like loving hard and getting it all out of the way now, just in case.
Yeah. It brings into focus the importance of life.
For sure.
If you experience death so intensely.
Yeah.
And in your case, it was so, just fucking left field like that.
Yeah. Unexpected things. It wasn't like someone had cancer or
No.
Yeah, they were both unexpected.
Yeah. Now, would you say, or how do you feel that you, as a person, changed pre and post that period in your life? Did it change your personality? Did it change, how you approached things generally?
Probably. I'd have to ask someone outside,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it did. It did the thing of, kids who were forced to grow up quick. Did that with me with a lot of things. It kind of just fast forwarded a lot of things, sped them up.
Yeah.
I've already been a very intuitive, self-reflective person.
Yeah.
And during that time, it was full speed, fast track.
We're fast tracking this shit.
All of that stuff.
It's like, hang on.
Yeah. So I think it definitely changed that. I mean, I went through a lot of stuff. I mean, just a blanket, that relationship itself was very, very, very toxic. And so many ways. But, and then I'm glad I went through that when I was that young. Because a lot of people go through that when they're in their 40s and older. Like, well, thank God I went through that at 16.
Got that done.
Yeah. So
I now know what the red flags are.
I feel the same way about all these horrible experiences. It's like, well, I'm glad that happened because I do think I learned a lot.
It's made you now.
Definitely.
It's given you, I mean, dude, you're wearing.
I mean, what Chai said at Old Soul?
Yeah. Well, yeah. But
like forced.
I was going to ask though, if you think your old soul is a combination of your experiences, the experiences that those intense experiences that you've had in just such a short space of time, or is it a combination of that plus that have you inherited? Is there someone in your family that also is giving that also? Or, what I mean?
I think it's the chicken and egg.
Okay.
Because I think the only reason I was able to think about these things in the way that I thought about them when they were happening is because I already had the brain I have.
Yes.
So then, of course, that just like double, tripled down during that time. Definitely have changed a lot since then. Just, I don't know. I was hanging out with adults a lot during that. I was like showing up for someone's parents. Yeah. And it was like a weird thing where I was like, not the parent, but I was like a big support for someone.
You were taking the responsibility. You identified in your mind, this is what's needed in this situation right now. And this is what I'm going to do because I can. Yeah. And this is what my brain is telling me to do. On that, I would say things grow from shit. Yeah. You know?
Shrooms.
Shrooms, you know.
That's an example.
Yeah, it is. Like, we all grow from rough experiences and shit. Yeah. Things grow from it. It's the cycle of life, isn't it? Yeah. It's things evolve and change. Mm-hmm. And even though you're a way more rounded person by having these experiences, you grew emotionally, intelligently, from experiencing all these things. And it's really great for you in a way. If you look at it, you got it out of the way so early in your life. Yeah. And you were able then to take and continue to do, you take all of that emotional acuity, if you like, all that, everything that you've figured out, you now take that into, you can give. Yeah. And it's true. You've got like this old soul, but I feel that people, and I found myself one of those, at the time when I needed someone most, you were there and you were offering me, and I don't even think that you knew it. Yeah. But it was just...
I had practice.
You brought all of that into the situation that I found myself in.
And it's even if I wasn't doing something specific that you could name, you have that sense of this person gets it. Yeah. It's an unspoken, and even just that is enough.
Was enough.
Instead of the person that's like, what do you need? Are you okay? And like, no, it's like, I get it. Yeah. And I'm here. Yeah. And I'm holding space. Yep. And I understand. And just that mutual understanding feeling is so big.
Yeah. I've reflected back on that period since a little bit. And knowing now what I know about you. Yeah. At the time I didn't. Right. Because we hadn't become close as friends at that point. Yeah. You know?
I don't even think you knew any of that.
No, I didn't know any of that. Yeah. And at the time, you were, this is 4 years ago, you were 23, 24, right?
I was a baby.
But not. Yeah. You were just so emotionally attuned into holding that space, and you basically just left a door ajar for me to walk through, and you held out a hand and I held on. Aww. And you basically was my companion through one of the most difficult times of my life when I needed it most. Without you there, I would have not been able to handle that. I would have been in bits. Yeah. And I maybe I knew it. I didn't know it at the time, but what you were able to do then, give me that support. And it wasn't necessarily, okay, Rich, I'm going to fix this for you. It was just, you let me be. Yeah. You understood. Yeah. And I want to say that it's those experiences that you had previously, is that you understood what I was going through. And then you probably intuitively knew this guy just needs just to be. And if he wants to cry, he can cry. If he wants to laugh, he can laugh. It just let him do him. Yeah. And it's only after going through all that and looking back on it now, I've kind of realized that. Yeah. But I remember thinking at the time, how is this young person, how are they doing this? How do they know to do this? Yeah,
it probably is just what I would have wanted.
Right.
Because I'd been there.
Yeah.
I do remember in the moment, all I was thinking, was like, I just need to be there.
Yeah. And
just show up.
No, you more than just showed up, dude. It was, you were, I don't know. It was a distraction. We had a common goal.
Yeah.
That we were working on.
Yeah.
The business
right.
and trying to get things moving in that area.
Yeah.
And it was very, for me at the time, it was a welcome distraction to be working on that. And if you remember, we were working on the Gift of a Memory website, which was something we set up in my mum's memory. That also gave me a release somewhere to, I don't know, put that focus and energy.
Yeah.
I couldn't have done that alone.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't just helping me do that. You kept me anchored. You were an anchor. Yeah. You kept me anchored to life, to reality.
Yeah.
To something that I could hold on to and know was real.
Yeah.
So I wasn't spiraling.
Right. Yeah. I remember thinking, well, if he's having to spend all this time with me, it was just us doing the business stuff. Like, I might as well be the best I can be during this time. You don't want to show up and have someone who's like, I don't know, so negative or doing this and do like in their own world or not even. I was like, I just need to be the best person that Rich needs right now and to do the stuff. And I remember that was the time we did get closer. And I was like, if there's any time to just be brutally honest, now's the time.
Yeah.
And I remember that's when we started the little bants and the like little pokes and little like, this Rich, you love this kind of stuff. You know, the things that we do now a lot because it was kind of make or break. We didn't have time for mistakes with the business stuff we were doing. Yeah. So it was like,
oh, we were being real.
Get real. Yeah. From the jump. Yeah. Like no entertaining. Yeah. Anything. Like let's just lay it all out there. Exactly.
Cut the bullshit. Let's just do the bullshit. You know what I mean? It was just like we're both being real here.
Yeah.
And it was the friendship was born out of that, and it was the trauma bond, you know. And I want to say it was something, a beautiful friendship came out of a situation.
Yeah, a shitstorm, a shit trifle, like you said.
Yeah. Yeah. And if there's something I can take from that and losing my mom, you know, losing her, someone that I was so close to. She was the person that I lost, you know, I'm talking like from before, I lost someone that I could talk to.
It's your freaking mom, dude. Yeah.
I used to have some amazing chats with my mum.
Yeah.
She got me. And also she didn't care about anything because, mums have that.
They just love you.
Yeah. And I lost that.
Yeah.
And I'd been losing that over a number of years.
Right.
With
that
mums.
Is it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Mum's
something different.
Illness, it was like losing her twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. The death by 1,000 cuts with dementia, and then all of a sudden she really goes.
Yeah.
And then that left a massive hole.
Mm-hmm.
And it helped me that I could go to work and work on something in her name.
Yeah.
But finding you there was kind of like, now this person gets me.
Yeah.
This person I can talk to.
Yeah.
It was, you kind of filled a little bit of that space that had
some of those
gone.
Some of those traits. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember we threw ourselves into the Gift of a Memory. And that was it did kind of feel like almost like a therapist, like, yeah, you should do this blog post and like, yeah, you should do this post and like, just really get in there and maybe just throw some pictures in there. And like, and being like, there he goes. He's doing his little assignment and I know it's going to help him. Like it was I do remember having those feelings sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. And it was a great balance where like, we were both doing a lot. And I was like, you have all these ideas all the time. And I was like, it's a perfect mix of like, yes, just run with them because it's going to help the business, throwing everything and seeing what sticks.
Yeah.
But also, yes, because a lot of your ideas, I think, were half business and half kind of what you needed to do emotionally.
Yeah, you're right.
And I was like, yes, do it. Do whatever you need to do. I'm on board.
Yeah,
go.
Both things.
It's hitting both
at the same time.
Yeah. So
you're right.
I was like, yep, go, do it.
Yeah. Even though I want to say that I did defer my grief and I held on to it. I think you're right. And that's a great realization that I was actually processing it through what we were doing at that time, which is building, that website and that business out.
Yeah.
It was therapy.
Yeah. I don't know. And it felt like a passion project for me too at the time. You say that it was for you, dude, but it felt the same for me because it actually felt there's a purpose behind this.
Yes. I remember you saying that.
Yeah. And we got very involved in the Alzheimer's Foundation and all that stuff. We did the walk and it felt like, oh, okay. Like I'm not just helping my buddy. It feels like I'm doing something important.
Doing something. It did feel larger than us.
Yeah.
It felt that we were actually... Do you remember when we went to the walk? And back a little bit is that you didn't just show up emotionally. You actually showed up and, went to the walk.
Yeah.
And did the thing.
I remember being like, we have to do it.
Yeah.
We have to.
You walked the walk and talked the talk.
I did it both. Did both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your mum showed up.
Of course.
How,
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
And just the fact that you guys wanted to be there and it was authentic and genuine. It wasn't like, it was all felt. I felt it.
Yeah.
When we were involved in that community, the Alzheimer's community, it also felt great to connect with other people.
It did, yeah.
I feel that we were all in it together. It was very real. That person's hurting over there and it's very raw for them over there. And people were just feeling their way through.
Yeah.
And I felt that for me personally, if I could help and offer some support in any way to someone else, and I think it was kind of just like we're all kind of going through this together because I would talk to some people and we'd share stories.
Right, which I think was great for you as well, especially with something like dementia. It's so isolating and it's not that it's uncommon, but you don't know anyone maybe in your real life or, so then to be able to, and especially at the time you were pushing it down, to be able to talk about it specifically with someone else who also relates.
Exactly.
Yeah. That is huge.
Yeah. Just someone gets it.
Yeah.
Someone that is like, yes, my brother, my sister, my mom, my dad, through so many stages of dementia, they've just lost someone, or my person's just found out they've got the diagnosis. It's like there's so many, and having been through that part of it for all those years with mum, I felt that I had something to offer, something to give. Now, which I think is what is the important thing in your life, right? And you with your experiences at such a young age is this. You took all that in and then you were able to be there for me when I needed it. Mm-hmm.
It just feels like I might as well fucking do something with this.
I am able to.
Can't just can't get it for no reason. Yeah, I'm going to do something with this.
Make this worthwhile. Yes, exactly. It's like, I could sit on this and not take the life lesson from it.
Yeah.
But what would be the point of going through it?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the love and the loss thing. You've got to go through the loss and the grief, but you got all that love from it.
Yeah. What's kind of crazy? For fear of sounding just so corny.
Corny's okay.
It's like your mom got us through the loss of the business. It's like she was there that whole time.
Oh, yeah.
It was like her story, the gift of memory. That was like, instead of seeing it as just like channeling it in this way, it was like, no, it was like she was there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
It was like, it was her getting us out of this.
And she would have loved that.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved that. There'll be a few people listening to this that understand and knew my mum. They'll agree with this, that Mum was one of those people that would do anything for anybody. She had a massive heart. And if she was the most selfless person that I've ever met. There was nothing it was all for other people.
Yeah.
Okay. She would just been made up that something came from what she'd gone through.
Yeah.
Going into it, she would quite willingly, that's a sort of, it sounds crazy.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Willingly have gone through all her pain to know that something good came out the other end for someone else.
It helped someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think.
Yeah.
But also, our friendship would never have blossomed into what it is.
Right.
If that hadn't happened too.
Yeah.
So also my mum would have been super happy.
Yeah.
To know that.
It's like your mom brought us together.
Yeah. Right.
She plucked me out and said, here, Rich.
Here you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't support you in this way. Here's someone. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is, Mum would have loved that.
Yeah. Dang, I wonder if we would have been buddies.
Well, you would. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, probably. It seems like you got like a lot of her good traits. You have the same like wanting to help and all those things. Maybe not to the same extent.
No,
but
Mum was... she was incredible. I mean, yes, I look back with rose-tinted glasses. Everyone does.
Sure, yeah. But not everyone can say that about their mom. So, I mean...
It's true that.
Yeah.
It's true that. I mean, I would say, me and my dad, I've taken a lot of his stuff too. You get a bit from both, don't you? Mm-hmm. But I think I'm very similar to my mum.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Yeah.
I also got her Alzheimer's gene, so thanks for that.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So there's that.
Can't get into that.
There's that.
No. There's my fears. No, stop.
Yeah. But what do they say? Genetics load the gun.
Yeah.
And
lifestyle pulls the trigger. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
That's true.
That is true.
Yeah.
You're doing good.
Doing all right. But it plays on my mind when I'm searching for a word and shit like that.
I can tell. You get like
I know.
More flustered than you should. And I think it's because you have that like...
in the back of my mind.
Fuck. Mm-hmm. But I think yours is all normal.
It's all normal. Yeah, it's normal for your age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know people my age that are like, huh? What? Just spacey. You can just get a little... just be forgetting stuff.
Yeah.
It's normal.
It's normal. And I think you can get in your own head about it. And then you get more flustered. Oh,
it's me with like heart problems. And I have like anxiety and whatever. I'm like, I'm dying. I'm having a heart attack. It's where I go instantly, where I know that's just not true.
Yeah. Own worst enemies.
That's our middle name.
How are we doing?
I learned a lot.
You did? Brilliant.
Yeah, I don't know if I've said all those things out loud or like in that order of thought process. Yeah. They're all like fleeting.
I mean, when do you do that?
Yeah.
When do you have the opportunity to do that?
Having it all just like, and this is it, is like kind of crazy instead of it just being like blips.
Yeah. It's very rare. And that's fucking tea and toasties for you. Which this would never have happened.
I know, yeah.
This would never have happened.
I know.
Had that not happened. It had Mum not been through what she went through and then passed at that particular time that you were in my life, in my orbit.
There wouldn't be this if there hadn't been you. That. It's a Taylor Swift lyric.
Oh, really?
Also, you said "Death by a Thousand Cuts," which is a Taylor Swift song.
Oh, with
you should just you're ripe to be a Swiftie.
T Swift. All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm
Let's
gonna
go pee. I have to pee as well.
That's not one, is it? A Swiftie
Let's
song.
go pee. Oh, I thought you meant let's go pee. Okay. Well, I feel I've talked a lot about my grief story, or just more in detail of my stuff. And I know I asked you in the beginning, like, how's your grief going now? Because of all that, having to push down for circumstances and all that stuff.
Right.
But I mean, not even just for content, but just as a friend, checking in, I guess. Because I know in the episode 10, we talked about this, like, is that the right thing to do? And then drudge it back up later, but then it's not fresh. So then is it actually, how do you go about it? Do you ever bring it back up? I mean, I know you never fully deal with it, but like, have you revisited it maybe more so than back then?
Yeah. And I think we just talked very briefly then, well, took a break and stuff, about everyone's experience is different.
Yeah.
But there are some common themes that run through everyone's grief story.
Right.
It's 4 years. It'll be 4 years this year that Mum passed, and everyone's like story narrative arc is different.
Yeah.
It's not the same. People listening on to this, they'll be like, okay, I can relate to that part and this part. I get it. I get what she's saying there. I understand. I don't want to say like it's a club that I ever wanted to join.
Right. Right.
It's not, I'm so, I didn't want fucking VIP.
Front row seat.
Yeah. I want to be involved in this. But hey, that's life. And you find yourself there, and, you can prepare yourself for that. And you were talking earlier about, there's losses leading up to the big loss.
Right.
And for me, it was just entry level pets.
Yeah.
Pets.
Yeah.
Like a pet, a cat.
They matter too.
I know they do. But it's great for kids to prep them.
Get some pets so they can die. It's going to be great for your kids. Yeah. Well, my trauma of pet were my 2 ferrets.
Yeah.
Not even a dog or a cat. I was
ferrets.
Gutted. I was a mess over those 2 little rodents.
Yes. I'm sure. Did you have like a pet centipede?
Fuck
before the ferrets?
Nope, no bugs. No, just they're kind of like big fuzzy centipedes, little slinkies.
Yeah. But it does. That was my experience of loss was pets. And then I went into, grandparents. We're talking about grandparents. And for me, I was 18 something years old. And again, it's like you're a kid at that point at 18.
Right.
And it's like all of a sudden, death is here on your doorstep.
Yeah.
Deal. Go deal with that.
And then how you deal as a kid versus an adult is so different too.
Very
Even
different.
like when my abuela passed away, I was an adult, but I wasn't as mature as I am now. I didn't care about the same things I care about now. Yeah. And now I look at it differently, where I wish I would have talked to her more. I wish I would have heard those stories. I didn't care about them back then.
You're right.
But now I care, and now it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
So even that, as a kid, you're probably like, well, I miss them, and I miss the things your grandparents did when you were a little kid.
Yeah, that's a very good point, is, and it does put it into perspective a little bit, is you just don't know when it's going to happen and who it's going to happen to. Yeah. So it is, the whole cliche thing is just make the most of the time you have with those people now, and don't take it for granted. Yeah. Big time. It's like, if I could bring some of that time back with my mom, it's like, when I hear people say, oh, my mum, and it's kind of like,
it's like a sting.
Yeah, it stings, because I'm like, I'd do anything to have my mum back.
Oh, when they're like, oh, she's so annoying, or like talking bad. Yeah. I'll do it sometimes. Hey, Mom, shout out, love ya. And we talk every day. And sometimes I'm like, fuck, I can't talk right now, or I'm busy, or I'm. Yeah. But then it's immediate, where I'm like, I answer pretty much every time she calls, because I'm like, I don't take it for granted.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's amazing, because I know at the time I took my mum for granted. And even though, I loved her to bits and so much enjoyed spending time with her, But, you know, you're doing your own thing. You're leading your own life. And you're like, oh, you know, I can't make it back that day, Mum, or, you know, this, that, and the other. But, you know, I'd do anything right now just to spend 5 minutes with her.
It's also that kind of, they're that person in your life that's been there. It's one of those where you can't fathom them not. So you don't really think about it.
No.
You're like, what?
They'll always be there.
They'll always be there.
They'll always, they've been there since, you know, they bloody gave birth to you.
So you can't imagine a life, because you're like, why?
Without them.
Why wouldn't they be?
Of
course they'll be here.
Yeah, exactly. You figure they're invincible. They'll always be there because they're these, you know, you've always been the kid and they've always been the adult and they'll always be that.
Like
and you'll always have that
being.
dynamic. Yeah, they're all powerful.
Yeah.
And then where does that time fucking go?
I know.
Before you know it, then they start to get a little older, they get a little frail, they start to get, you know, things slow down, and you recognise that they're not quite invincible.
When you get older,
When you get older yourself,
thinking about your own mortality, then you're like, wait a second, my parents.
I know.
It clicks just like one day.
Yeah.
And I had that realization of like, my parents are just kids.
Yeah.
This is their first time living.
Yeah.
They're just, they don't know what the hell. They're just
doing it.
They were little babies once as well.
But they always have that. Even though, you know, I'm fucking 50-year-old adult myself. I just always feel like the child.
I mean, you always are. You always will be. Yeah, you are their kid. Yeah.
The one, I guess, the regret I have of that time is I carry this fucking guilt.
Yeah.
I carry it. And that's the thing that I haven't been able to shift.
Yeah.
Through dealing with the grief. That part, I think I've managed okay with the help of people around me, my support team. You know, I've managed to navigate that, surprisingly. But the part that I can't, that really gets me, when I really stop and think, is the guilt of not being there through Mum's illness.
Yeah.
Because I know she would have, the shoe been on the other foot, Mum would have dropped everything just to be there.
I think that's different though.
Well, as a parent,
you know,
yeah, I get you.
I don't think she was never expecting that from you. You raise a kid to grow up and be on their own and not need you, and you know, and just live their own life, and build their own life,
do their thing.
I don't think she would have ever been like expecting certain things of you in that way.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think that is the one thing that you can't change is the guilt.
Yeah.
Because it's like you can't change it. You wish you could, you couldn't, you can't.
So that sits with you.
And that you can't make that go away.
No, it doesn't go anywhere.
It doesn't go anywhere.
No.
Because a lot of it is true where you're like, no, actually, because if I would have been there for this, maybe I could have prevented this. There is truth in a lot of that for certain cases, certain things. I did the same with mine. I said, you know, I was like, if I didn't break up with him and we were still together, this probably wouldn't have happened.
Right. All this.
I probably would have been a voice of reason and maybe he wouldn't have gotten into this situation. I know for sure, actually, that this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
But then it's like, what? I can't, you can't do that.
You can't do that.
You just can't do that. But it's so much
because
easier
that
said
did
than
not
done.
happen.
Exactly. You can't change the past, but therefore you can't change your feelings about it either. It's still going to always be there.
Exactly. I think if you can accept that, even if you accept it, that you couldn't change what happened, what happened.
Yeah.
Even if you accept that, I can't turn back the time and have done something differently. The guilt doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
It still sticks around.
You can have the logical brain to be like, I shouldn't beat myself up because I can't change it, but it's still there.
So you sit with the guilt. What do? You sit with it and say, hey, guilt.
You just have to, I think, you sit with it, or you just do the convincing of yourself that like it's fine. And you try to see past that, I think. Like what I said with like, she's okay with that, or like just the reality of it. Like, I couldn't have been there because of this reason, or because there were reasons why you weren't there. Yeah. It's like,
yeah, I was here.
You were here and building a business and building your life, and there is just truth behind it. It's not like you were ignoring, there's reasons for things.
Decent reasons, yeah. Responsibilities, yeah. Like you said, building a life here, and there was a big fucking ocean between us.
Yeah. Money, time, those are real things.
We Skyped on that. I know I did this on that last episode, but
yeah,
I found one of these. It was like, I think on my birthday.
You did the birthday episode, one, yeah.
But I found these, and we can keep this or not, but it would be quite cool, I think, just to play one of these.
Okay, make sure it's really up on the mic.
Yeah, here she is.
Hello, Rich. It's Mum. Just want to tell you that we're sitting out in the conservatory with beers in our hands and looking at the bright sunshine. But I think it's short-lived because it's going to rain later. Hope you're okay. Speak to you soon. Bye. Love, Mum.
That is so your mom, isn't it?
It's cute.
Sitting out in the bright sunshine with beers in our hands. But short-lived because of rain soon.
It's so cute.
That was so cute.
You can tell.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You can tell. Yeah.
You can tell. You can just tell from her voice, Sweet.
Just sweet. Yeah.
Just sweet.
Yeah, definitely.
BTW, that beer was an NA.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
LOL.
Yeah, she was NAing it for...
NA, before NAs were cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Mum had... for the person she became...
Yeah.
She had a fucking... All that came before that was a life of, struggles. Mm-hmm. And she could have ended up, who knows, I don't know, not the person she became. So for her, the strongest, not just my sweet mum, but just the strongest woman that I've ever come across. She's just had that resilience, that bounce back ability, that whole, you can throw whatever you want at me.
Yeah, because I've been through. Yeah.
Is that all you got?
All right. Yeah.
Give me more. I can deal with that too.
Yeah.
She went through some shit.
Yeah.
And then came out the other side.
Yeah.
Which was, just speaks volumes for her.
Yeah, especially to not be like hardened and to just to be like strong and like, but to still have that soft.
That grace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that just like a mom thing, or is that like a...
It was just my mum. It was, I don't know. I guess it's all the experiences, and maybe she just reconciled in her head and is like, well, I can take all that and go down this path.
Yeah.
Or I can use it and try to help others.
Yeah.
With what experiences I've had, and that's what she chose to do.
Yeah, and to make the most out of the life that now she probably has more control of, and there's no chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I mean, she was abused at home. She battled depression extensively for such a long time. She was in and out of mental institutions. She was an alcoholic. She beat breast cancer twice and survived. She had 3 sons.
Well, that should have been the first thing listed. I bet this is making sense. Like, because if it were me, like, I feel like with anyone that gets diagnosed with that, were you just like pissed off?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Because you're like, she did all this.
Yeah.
And first, it's not just another thing, but also like, this is going to be the thing, really? Like, I would have been so pissed.
So I think we were massively angry. I was so angry with the world that when we learnt Mum's diagnosis, that it was so unfair.
Yeah.
she'd been through enough.
Yeah.
And she beat the second round. You know, she'd been through the chemo.
Mm-hmm.
And they'd given her this trial drug that was supposed to help, and it did, but we think that also then led to her brain fog and memory, you know, cognitive issues. And, you know, it's kind of like, we'll treat this with this, but it you're going to get this with it.
God.
Yeah. But I think it was a contributing thing. It wasn't just that isolated. I think it was many things that added up over her life.
Yeah.
You know, Mum was a stressor, huge stressor.
Yeah.
And we can validate that. It's not fucking surprising with what she went through throughout her life.
I mean, you can gather, like all that. I mean, stress and the brain, it's all connected.
Yeah. But yeah, we were like, Mum and Dad were supposed to be approaching that time in their life where they'd got through all that shit together. Like they'd got, you know, they'd had their 50th wedding anniversary. They'd been each other's support, you know, till death do us part. It was sickness and in health. You know, they'd been through all that together.
Yeah.
So they were supposed to be getting to the golden years and enjoying that together. And then they were robbed of that.
Yeah.
At a point where it was kind of like, fuck, you know?
Yeah.
That was just the bit that really pissed me off.
Yeah.
And I'm sure pissed Dad off.
Definitely.
And then to watch Mum lose her piece by piece, you know, over a period of time. It was, you know, the dementia story is not a nice one. You know where it's headed. You know where it's going.
Yeah.
It ends, you know, spoiler alert, it ends with that person dying, but you lose them. They lose themselves along the way, piece by piece, and they don't know who they are. They don't know who you are anymore. Yeah. That's the most heartbreaking thing.
Yeah.
Is when you visit, or you know, I was doing video chats and things like that, and they don't remember your name anymore.
Yeah.
And you know, Dad would prompt her, and Mum would say, you know, we used to do this video chat, and Dad would like pre-game Mum and like say, yeah, so Richard's coming on, and I could hear it because he didn't know I was already like on, and so he would, so we're going to speak to Richard soon, and she's like, and then I'd be like, hey Mum, and she's like, hi Richard, and
she's like, okay, this guy,
and then it would come out, you know, after a while, things would slot into place, and I would get her. Yeah. You know, there you are. You know?
Yeah.
And you could just see some things were firing at certain points and other times not. You never knew what you'd get.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that I imagine is so hard because it's like you're preparing for the end, but also how, because you don't know when that's going to be. And then you don't know when, it's like you don't get a proper goodbye.
No, you don't.
Because like, even if you do, they're not aware or like, yeah.
It's horrible.
It's horrible. It's horrible. It's just hellish.
And it leaves you with a lot of unresolved, robbed moments. Well, unresolved moments in that you can't talk about things as you used to. And then robbed of moments that you could have had. So it's shit.
Shit trifle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I find with those, that's like always the advice is to just know what you know. And, you know, people who are like, my last phone call with them, you know, I was mean, or like, I didn't say I love you. And it's like, they still know, you know. They know. Yeah. Yeah. You have to think of those things.
You do. And when I went over there towards the end to say goodbye, and that's I don't know. I'm just about to put I need a head on the pillow or something.
Oh my God.
All right.
I mean, you don't have to talk about it.
Yeah. Thing I got from there, and that is one of my memories that I have, and I think those are the first part of grief for me was that, the anger, but I'd already grieved the loss of mum during a number of years, and that's you're grieving one part, but when the actual physical body goes, then you're grieving that as well, so it is double.
Yeah. And the actual realization.
Yeah.
Like you can do it slowly, but they're like, well, they're still here.
Yeah.
But then it's like final. And you're like, wait, but.
Yeah.
Because even when they're alive, you're still, I feel like, doing a lot of what ifs and but ifs and.
I tried to
the
fix
bartering.
the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did the bartering.
Yeah.
It's like, you find yourself saying to. And I'm not a religious person.
Yeah.
That is just putting something out there going, please fix this. If you fix this, I'll do this. I will. I promise. I promise.
Yeah.
You do that.
Yeah.
It's natural. It's normal. Mm-hmm. And I guess that's part of it. And I was like trying to fix the fuck. I was just looking, Googling, and I was like, let me just pick mum up and take her to this place and she can eat this food and, she can live in a blue zone.
Right.
And I'll feed her olive oil and lettuce.
Yeah.
And it'll fix her.
Yeah.
And I was just, what you're grasping.
Yeah.
You're in complete free fall and grasping at straws because you don't want that person, your person, to leave you.
Yeah. I don't know how anyone is meant to do that. Mm-mm. It's like when you were talking about Bella and you had the schedule, the vet's coming in this day, like the knowing, especially knowing like that long.
Yeah.
Oh God, it would be all I would be thinking about.
I know. All right, let me ask you this. This is just completely random it's not random, but it's related, but it's just a mind experiment, a thought or something. I don't know if you want to talk about this, but
the rat is prepped.
After everything
she's ready.
After everything we've discussed, and I brought the cheese in, so. And I've thought about this obviously because of mum and stuff like that. Now, if you get a diagnosis,
oh fuck,
I know it's one of those. It's not nice. But it's something that I think most people have considered or will consider at some point in their life, right?
Uh-huh.
So you get the fucking diagnosis and you know where it's headed. You know the end of the story. Do you put your people through that with you? Or do you say, I'm checking out, guys. Let's have a big fucking party, right? A goodbye, farewell party. Then toddling off and heading into the woods with these powders that end shit for me. Right. Oh. I know it's not a nice teapot question.
Yeah, right. Okay, well, you're supposed to round it out positive.
We will. We'll end on a joke and a sing and a song.
I don't know. It's so obviously I can't put myself there. You'll never know till or if But I'd like to. I would be that person that's for myself. Like that's not going to happen to me. I would be in denial for a long time, I think, and be trying to fix it or trying to prevent it, even if I know it's not possible. I think I would just be doing that, or just doing the I guess if I have a family, making the best of the last bit of time. Now that we know it's the time, to be like, okay, let's spend time together, everyone. Make the most out of it. But I don't know. I mean, I know not know them personally, but you hear those stories. Yeah. All the time. And it's just like, couldn't deal.
No, I don't want to deal.
Well, I had a feeling you asking that question and all those specific details that
I thought about it.
That's probably the route you'd go. But yeah. I mean, if you do, let me know.
Yeah. You can throw the party if you like.
Because I'd argue that's almost the worst trauma to go through. For someone.
What do you mean?
Ask someone who knows someone who took their own life. That's another huge, what the fuck situation. Because then you're like, what could I have done? Yeah. You always feel like there's something you could have done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm definitely on the same page. See, I'm looking at it from two perspectives. If it was someone close to me that had got a diagnosis and they were like, I don't want to put you through all this shit.
Right.
I want to do this my way. I would respect it, but I ain't giving up on that person.
Exactly.
I'm not.
Yeah. Because even though I think obviously it was horrible for you to go through that, I don't think you would have chosen that option.
No.
You're not like, why did she put me through this? You know?
Yeah.
So it's like ultimately.
Yeah. Well, it's a callback on what we've mentioned already, is that you go through these things.
Yeah.
And then you take whatever it is, the lesson that you are served up from it, and then you're able to use it in your own life moving forward, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Easier said.
Yeah.
Way easier said. But the alternatives are just,
yeah.
You know,
I don't think there is a right answer.
No, it
all sucks.
Yeah.
It all fucking sucks. But you deal.
You deal.
It's life.
That is life. And part of me is kind of like, if you can sit better with the prospect of one day, you know, it happens to everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone's headed in the same fucking destination. We're all going there.
Yeah.
But if we can talk about these things, often the under-discussed subjects like this, I think it helps us to understand things a bit more.
Yeah.
And helps us to just put all our little ducks in a row in our mind and be more familiar with it.
It's less of a shock to the system, I think.
Yeah.
Instead of it just being like an unfathomable or like something you're ignoring or putting off or avoiding.
I'll deal with that later.
Then when it happens, you're unprepared. Not saying it's going to suck any less, but like you're at least not just in total free fall. Or maybe you know what works for you. You know what doesn't. Like, I have my old habits that, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to slip into those that I so easily slip into when I'm in like a grief moment, you know. I'm like, well, okay, that didn't really serve me, so now I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah.
Or like, just even little things like that. You just to know yourself a bit.
How you deal with things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, find a friend, talk about death today. That's my mission for you guys.
Tea and Toasties takeaway.
Yeah, for today.
Tea and tears.
Tea and tears. Oh my God. Whoa.
We knew going in it was going to be heavy.
Oh yeah, but hopefully not just, you know, super downer. We hope like a little bit insightful, a little bit interesting, a little bit all that kind of stuff. That's what we hope for here at Tea and Toasties.
Relatable and also, you know, kind of an emotional hug, if you like. It's like whatever. It's just, if you get it, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Sabrina, please help.
I don't know if I can help you here. Yeah. And also it's more of it's like hey guys, come in, more like us opening up more. They know yet another more things about us now, you know.
You know, and I think it just shows how comfortable we are. And I think it shows that by being vulnerable, we've been vulnerable to each other. Yeah. Let each other into a space, emotional spaces where it was worth doing. It was worth stepping into, because what's on the other side of that, there's something that's, I mean, to have what you give me as a support and that you gave me through that time. Yeah. I can't explain to you. I think you probably know to some degree. You know, for me now, you're a person in my life that I can't, it's not a case of repaying. But it's a case of I'll be there for you no matter what, right?
And you have been. Yeah. I've had some times in my life that I'm like, Rich, help.
Right.
Like plenty of times, you know. It just is, it's like what we said before, you can't have this connection and friendship without the vulnerability. You know, you just can't.
Yeah.
At least I can't. You know, like how do you, it has to be built on something.
Right.
trust is gained and experience and all those things.
Mhm.
So it's only beneficial.
Yeah.
I do feel sometimes that we kind of just take the listeners and just, slap them across the face with some episodes sometimes. Like,
This might be one
which
of
is the good thing about the pod. You never know what you're going to get, but I'm also like, uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
If you tuned in this Monday morning, just, you're all chipper and excited for the episode. And we were kind of carrying on in the beginning and then be like, what the hell?
Yeah. Oh, true.
I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah, I know. I got a buddy who tunes in. He listens every week on a Monday. He loves it because he wants us to cheer him up.
Yeah. It's like this is a fun little banter. And then, oh my God, nope, just kidding.
Yeah.
We do curveballs every once in a while. Keep you on your toes.
We don't know. We don't know where it's headed. So how do you know?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I quite enjoyed this little talk. It was fun.
Yeah. I think it's obviously different from the last couple.
Right. We needed to change it up a bit.
Change it up.
So we said it was going to be like friendship and creatives and business. We've replaced the business part with trauma.
Yes.
So this was our monthly trauma episode.
Jesus, I don't know if I'm going to handle a monthly one.
No, we don't got much more. Surely.
I don't want any more.
Not much more to share.
No.
Oh.
All right.
Well, we'll put a nice bow on that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm emotionally wiped.
Drained,
but in a good way. It's also very it's a space to just get that out.
Yeah, it's a freeing a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it is, yeah.
Throw this out there.
That is also another takeaway is that if you can, find someone, speak to them, talk to them. If something on your mind, do it. I'll give you Sabrina's number. She's very good at it.
I can't take on anyone else's anything. I got too much. My own stuff. Ugh.
All
right. See ya.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Well, okay. I mean, there's got to be something we can end with, a little nice anecdote or just...
Yeah, let's end on a little tap dance, sing song, or joke or something.
My
what you got?
Growing up, my thing, every time I watched a scary movie, I would put on SpongeBob afterwards.
Are you kidding?
To cheer up the brain.
Really?
And distract, yeah.
That's hilarious. That's a kind of running joke that Jonette has with her mum.
Really?
Yes, same thing.
SpongeBob?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So
my family is the same, yeah.
Running joke because they would play SpongeBob at home it was always on the telly.
It's the same.
Yeah. And whenever there's some shit news, they just basically would just text each other and say, just put SpongeBob. That was it. Just SpongeBob moment.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah. It was a common thing. And it would be funny. It was always did you just watch a scary movie or something? Why are you watching SpongeBob? Mm-hmm. And I'd even catch my parents why are you watching SpongeBob right now? Did you just watch something scary? It's just a thing in our house. So we need our SpongeBob moment right now.
Yes. Yes. It's a good emotional palate cleanse.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, ironic, the sun's coming out, which is kind of crazy. It was just storming. Now
it was storming the whole time. That rumble you heard earlier, that was the rumble. That was when it's okay, guys, start talking about your trauma.
I heard the rumble, but fuck, we did. That was crazy.
And now we've finished. We're on the other side. Literally, the clouds have parted and the sun is poking through.
I guess I don't have anything for y'all. That's all I got. Are we outroing?
I think so. We're kind of both is that how we end?
I feel like I just trauma dumped on the listeners, and now I'm just being see ya.
I don't know about you, but I feel a whole lot better.
Wow, I feel way better after that.
Yeah. So thanks to everyone for I don't know how you're going to absorb that, take that into the world, and then
oh my God,
and then filter it and pass it on to someone else. But we feel a ton better.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks. Glad we could do this. Glad we had this outlet.
Yeah. Same time next week.
Yeah,
we're here with more trauma dub.
No, we'll do something. Who knows what we'll have next week?
No, I've got no plans.
Wow. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, anyways, y'all know where to find us. Over on Instagram at Tea and Toasties Pod. On the YouTube at Tea and Toasties. Anywhere you get your podcasts. like and review. Leave a freaking review. How many times do I have to ask? Please.
One of you.
And yeah, we will talk at you next week. And
TTFN.
Bye-bye.
Laters.